We are pleased, thank you very much, to RIPE NCC to speak with my presentation here. My name is Askhat Gimranov. I'm the head of the domain UZ administration. Now let me tell you about the IPv6 implementation in domain.uz, well, implementation in Uzbekistan. Also measure traffic at DNS servers where we use IPv6 and IPv4. This year, the .uz is celebrating the 30th anniversary. 30 years ago, China, they had the first record, .uz, and this is the starting date for the Uzbek internet and the global system. This year, we invited all of the guests and TLD register and celebrated this. And based on the tradition, we launched a series of new services. And this year has been no exception. Here we launched press the button and launch the IPv6 for .uz. So this happened in a highly traditional format. Today we have 140,000 domains, somewhat outdated stats. The annual growth is about 10 to 12,000. We've been observing a stable trend towards further growth. 23 registrars and 50 resellers globally who provide services to sell domain names. Jointly with RIPE NCC, we launched Kiro server, Capif2, and basically it processes and supports the DNS infrastructure globally. We can register, well, both individuals and corporations can register their domain names, residents and non-residents. On the slide, you can see our root DNS servers, domain zone.uz. In the gray window, this is our TSX. We have one server overseas in the United States. We're going to install one thanks to Kaznik in the Republic of Kazakhstan. Kaznik's IPv6 interface. Uzbek Telecom gave us the IPv6 interface. We've managed to implement this. No other providers can have these, but we'll keep on working. Also Gold 80 with IPv6. The next one. Before we launch IPv6, well, it required a number of to meet a number of conditions. The pinned software, writing a special IP. We gave it to JSON, get it from JSON, and improving the system of record keeping in order to be able to add NS records from IPv6 the addresses. We had to rewrite the billing system to allow this interaction in processing capabilities. Here, this is the statistics of our DNS traffic. We used separately IPv4 and IPv6, or IPv4 and 6, 3 megabytes per second DNS traffic, IPv6, 2 megabytes per second. So basically, we did the measurement on the general DNS traffic between IPv6 and IPv4, and the picture is obvious. 14% goes through IPv6, 86% IPv4. IPv6 coverage in Uzbekistan, well, the statistics was taken from the NICS lab, 13%, 13.62%. Take a look at the chart. The very active growth happened just recently this year. The year is 24 through 25. Just recently, Anastasia told us we had 0, then 2%, the sharp increase of coverage up to 12%. Why did we manage, or how did we manage to do this or implement IPv6 with the help of RIPE NCC? Due to the training conducted by RIPE NCC, every CAPIV they do conduct trainings. We involved our specialists on the regular basis to have some proper technical expertise. So in implementing this, we never had any questions because we could prepare in advance. So we didn't participate not just in the training program, they also had trainer TOT program, training of trainers. So we also prepare the training team to train others. This is a roadmap for the foreseeable future, what we're going to do. We are planning to assign IPv6 addresses for hosting providers because we are a hosting provider, but we don't have IPv6 inside our system.
So therefore, we will be redirecting all of these efforts, but it's going to be very gradual. Therefore, there's integration with all the registrators. IPv6 will be introduced in all the servers, and then hosting providers will be able to connect to the connectivity of the national telecom operator, and then we will be able to connect the CRS with all the IPv6 addresses. And then all of our internal CCLD will also be connected to websites and so on, to other services too. So what are the conclusions? The conclusions are the following. The world demonstrates a very steady growth of using IPv6, and Uzbekistan is no exception. It will also increase its share in the number of protocols, and we're growing in this direction. Another thing that we need to work very comprehensively, we need to set up this kind of councils and groups and roadmaps, and we will be steadily implementing it. That way, and ultimately, it will lead to the burst of the use cases. The training and expertise of IPv6 is also another important kind of factor. We need to be able to get people to learn and understand how these protocols work, and actually it takes some time. Also, when it comes to motivation and the stimuli, the impetus, the IoT, Internet of Things, AI, are the ones that require IPv the most. That is a motivation, and also we want the user to be motivated. Say they have 6 addresses and they want the users to be motivated to choose their own ISP, or maybe not provide the IPv addresses. So there will be some motivation made. Thank you. That is it from me. Thank you, Askhat. Do you have any questions? Yes, please. Mikhail? I can give you a mic even if you don't have to, so you don't have to go too far. Thank you. Thank you so much for the presentation. I have a clarification question. Do you have any statistics on OS domain? Which one have for A and only, we use that matrix, but it's a different protocol. So to measure the readiness, to measure it from inside, from within, to see how it responds is one thing. But actually, the user application, it will be interesting to see and to measure the user application and actually to see whether it's good, there's good kind of referral rates. Well, thank you. That's a good idea. We haven't done that yet, but yes, thank you for your recommendation. I think we will try to integrate it and try to investigate how they can be done. Thank you, Mikhail, for sharing this. Actually, the benefit and the use and the benefit and the advantage of this meeting is that we can always ask this question and we can learn from one another. Are there other questions? No, okay, thanks, Askhat. Thank you. Let's thank the speaker.